What's up, you guys? It's your boy Miguel here to give you your daily dose of radiation. In today's video, we are covering clinical evaluations. How does it work? What to expect? So to give you context, I'm a night shift Xray tech. Been doing it for over 4 years. Trauma 3 ER in the great state of Texas. So, depending on how your place, your school, what rotation you're in, they do it a little bit different. I've seen it from different colleges. I've been educated from different techs. And I'll give you my experience and the updated one from students that went to my school and other schools, right? So, some places will essentially, they'll tell you at the beginning of the year or whenever you're going to clinicals, we will randomly show up to your site and we'll do an evaluation. We'll just show up and we'll do a little check, right? That's how most places do it. Now, depending on how many times they go, during my time, probably maybe once or twice a semester they would do it, if they would remember. They would show up randomly. Sometimes you got heads up from the techs. They're like, yo, saw your teacher here. I don't know if she's here for you, but she's here. Sometimes other of your peers will let you know. Other times you'll just be coming back from the patient and there they are, right? So essentially, at the beginning of the year, they always tell you, hey, we need you in uniform. You need your little, your dosimeter, your little badge, your little, I think I still got your little clinical, like your markers. Oh, look at there. I still have mine from school. The clinical little badge and stuff like that. And essentially, they'll look over that, make sure you're in uniform, make sure your shoes. Certain places care about shoes. That's the biggest gripe you have with students is shoes, is that they have to be closed-toed to avoid liquids and other stuff like that. I get it why students fight, in my personal opinion. As long as you have comfy ones, it really don't matter. Some people think that the Hoka's black ones that I wear are ugly, but they're comfortable for me. Once again, highly recommend you getting some good shoes, closed toes. I use the Hoka's. Highly recommend them. They look ugly, but for me personally, who needs a lot of cushion on their feet, recommend. But I know if you're a broke college student, spending $180 on shoes, but it made a huge difference when I got them. But anyways, they'll check you out there. And then they will essentially ask you, hey, how was today? Have any problem with the text? What's going on? Do you have any questions for me? That's usually what happens. It don't take but a few minutes. You would assume that they would like to see your work. At least at our place, they didn't really care. They don't really deal with you. You would assume that they would be there. Like my lady's a nurse, and when they went to clinicals, the actual clinical instructor was there observing them and dealing with them. Ours, at least with our joint, they just leave you to your own being and hope that the techs show you the way, right? But that's really it as far as ours. I mean, there's other schools. I know we had one student who was getting his bachelor's degree with his, even though he's doing the same thing I do. So, you don't always need the bachelor's degree. Just spend more money, but unless you're, I mean, he did get another credential, so I guess that helped if you want to. You don't have to do it. All depends on, what you want to do with your career, right? His clinical instructor will pull out images and actually critique them. Images that he took, which is pretty cool, I would assume, or nerve-wracking, because they'd be like, this is the one you comped? Are you sure about that? I could see your instructors looking at your pictures and then questioning if you deserve the comp. But I noticed that one of our students that was from a different school, he actually would they would go over the images, they would let them know how to adjust it, what it critiques, and they would ask for like anatomy and stuff like that. It's a little, to see how the student was doing. So that's something they would do. But that's really it. Don't take that long. I know sometimes it's nerve-wracking, especially if you forget something and they're there. I know a bunch of things that people always get caught up is, oh, maybe they forgot their marker. Or maybe you lost your marker in the battlefield. God forbid, right? You could lose some points there or whatever. Or maybe you're not in uniform. Maybe you're wearing the shoes or whatever is off, or you were on your phone when you weren't supposed to or whatever. They'd be nitpicking. That is a big problem apparently with the phone problems. But that's really about it. Not too much to it. Once again, it's been your boy Miguel. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I educate you in the beautiful field of radiology, all the aspects. Memes, you can check out the shorts, or you can check out the TikTok where I post more there because of copyright problems. And yeah, here, educate you, literally costs $0, giving you all the game. I will never charge you for none of this knowledge. I mean, I've already paid enough to acquire it. I'm just here to give back to the community. We'll see you on the next one.